المصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا بني آدم قد أنزلنا عليكم لباسا يواري سوآتكم وريشا ولباس التقوى ذلك خير ذلك من آيات الله لعلهم يذكرون يا بني آدم لا يفتننكم الشيطان كما أخرج أبويكم من الجنة ينزع عنهما لباسهما ليريهما سوآتهما إنه يراكم هو وقبيله من حيث لا ترونهم إنا جعلنا الشياطين أولياء للذين لا يؤمنون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. After narrating the story of Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam and Shaitan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is warning the whole humanity about a few things. Therefore the ayah starts with Ya Bani Adama, all children of Adam, O children of Adam, we have sent down to you the dress that covers your shame. Qad anzalna, for sure we have sent down over you libasan, dress, yuwari sawatikum, that hides or covers your things of shame, your private parts. Warisha, risha or rish means a thing of beauty. So the first purpose of your dress is that it covers your private parts, but not only that, but also it gives you adornment or it gives you beauty. وَلِبَاسُ التَّقْوَى ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ, and the dress for taqwa, that is the best. ذَلِكَ مِنْ آيَاتِ اللَّهِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَذَّكَّرُونَ, that is one of the signs of Allah so that they may learn a lesson. So connecting with the previous ayat and the ones that are coming, a few things should be understood. The people of the mushrikeen of that time, they tried to affiliate themselves with Sayyidina Adam, and of course they agreed that they are children of Sayyidina Adam, and Sayyidina Adam ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam was a prophet of Allah, and they also wanted to affiliate themselves with Sayyidina Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam. And apart from Quraysh, all the mushrikeen, all the other tribes of mushrikeen, when they would enter the haram to do tawaf of the house of Allah, they considered wearing any dress haram, prohibited. So they would perform tawaf naked, na'udhu billah. And it comes in narrations that even women would do so in that manner. And of course, when you are not covered, then there is increased chances of falling into lewd acts of indecency, and that also happened right in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then when they were asked, when they were told, they said that this is how we have found our ancestors to be doing it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that Ya Bani Adam, all children of Adam, we have given you dress to cover your private parts, and also not only cover your private parts, but also cover your whole body in a way that it gives you beauty, that it is a source of beauty for you. And then the third dress that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has talked about, وَلِبَاسُ التَّقْوَى ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ, which is a dress that you have to, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling it a dress because it should be very close to you. Just like your dress is close to you, it should be very close to you, and that is taqwa. Taqwa is something that is, you have belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you have fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your heart. That should dictate everything that you do. That should stick with you all the time. And that should dictate your apparel as well, what you wear and how you hide your private parts and how you hide your body. So ulama mufassirin have written that yuwari sawatikum would mean that the minimal dress is that the satar, the private parts, the parts that need to be covered of a human being, even from his own self, which is for men from their navel to their knees, and for women everything below their neck to their ankles and apart from their hands. This is satr aurat. This is the part of their body that should stay hidden unless absolutely necessary to be uncovered. Apart from that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not only want private parts to be covered, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants dress to be such that it covers you in a beautiful way, in a way that is liked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore, the covering should not be such that even with the covering, the contours are exposed and you are close or similar to a person whose parts are as if not covered, whose body is as if not covered. So therefore, dress should cover the basics and beyond, and it should cover it in a way that does not expose the contours and figure of the body. وَلِبَاسُ التَّقْوَى ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ, and all of that should be dictated by taqwa. All of that should be what is in your heart, which is the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ذَلِكَ مِنْ آيَاتِ اللَّهِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَذَّكَّرُونَ. These are one of the signs of Allah. That is one of the signs of Allah, so that you could learn a lesson, you could be reminded. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not want anybody to stay naked in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but Allah has given libas as one of His signs and as a thing to cover yourself and a thing of beauty. Ya bani Adama la yaftinannakum ash-shaytan. O children of Adam, do not let shaitan put you in trouble. Kama akhraja abawaykum min al-jannah. Like he had your parents expelled from the Jannah, from the paradise. يَنْزِعُ عَنْهُمَا لِبَاسَهُمَا لِيُرِيَهُمَا سَوْآتِهِمَا. Having their dress removed from them so that he could show them their shame. So there was a thing of shame for these people, for Sayyidina Adam ala Nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam, Sayyidina Hawa, and they started to cover themselves. So do not let the shaitan do that to you. Hakim al-Ummah Ma'ashuri Thani rahimahullah has written into this ayah that when you follow the ways of shaitan, this is how shaitan, this is what happens, that he takes away your coverings, may they be your physical coverings or your social and spiritual cover that you carry, that behind which you hide, behind which your faults are covered. So following the shaitan or sinning to going against the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes that away. Albisa, all sorts of coverings that you have over you. And the food, the ta'am. So Sayyidina Adam ala Nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam and Sayyidina Hawa alayhi salam, they were expelled from Jannah, their dresses were taken, and they were deprived from the food of Jannah. And similarly, if somebody follows the shaitan, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes these grand things away from them. So, O children of Adam, do not let the shaitan deceive you. إِنَّهُ يَرَاكُمْ هُوَ وَقَبِيلُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا تَرَوْنَهُمْ. They see you, him the shaitan and his people, his company, مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا تَرَوْنَهُمْ, from where you do not see them. So the jinn kind are able to see us, but we are generally not able to see them. إِنَّا جَعَلْنَا الشَّيَاطِينَ أَوْلِيَاءَ لِلَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also told us that shayateen become a friend or are able to cover or overpower only those who have no iman. So if you do not have iman, then shaitan will be able to overpower you. But relative to your iman, you will be able to fend off shaitan. And therefore, the people who have good iman, strong iman, shaitan stays away from them. The example is given of Sayyidina Umar Khattab radiallahu anhu, that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that shaitan even does not come on the way that Umar radiallahu anhu is walking. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us people of iman. So this is the way of protecting against the shaitan, that we increase our iman. Allahumma ij'alna min ahli al-iman. Allahumma ij'alna min ahli al-Qur'an alladhi ahluka wa khassatuk. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khayri khalqihi sayyidina wa lana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ameen bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin.